As we gather here today, we acknowledge that we are on Treaty 6 territory and the homeland of the Métis. We pay our respects to the First Nations and Métis ancestors of this place and reaffirm our relationship with one another.
Hello, audience.
What audience?
What is...
Crutchie, what are you talking about?
I'm just reading what's on the script,
You
Race.
sound like a scab.
I'm no scab.
Calling the fellas.
Can I call Jacqueline? Okay. Hiya, fellas. Welcome to Stage Eaters Theater's production of Newsies. We wish to give a huge thank you to all our sponsors on every level. Your donations have made this production possible. And a king of New York thank you to Park de Roche, a fabrication leader in coatings and industrial services, providing over 65 years of experience.
65 years?
That's impressive. The scaffolding scene in the show, fellas, was also generously provided by Park de Roche, and we thank you for your support and kindly donation.
Okay, look. The show is a toe-tapping good time. And we wish for you to drink in the moment. Please, no flash photography or recording. Cell phones did not exist in 1899.
I don't know what a cell phone is.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
So please have your phone on silent, as it would be terribly awkward if yours went off.
I would feel nervous.
That would be embarrassing.
Sit back and enjoy Stage Eaters Theater's production of Newsies.
To the street. I don't want anyone should see. I ain't been walking so good.
Quit griping. You're my guy's faking them for sympathy. That bum leg of yours is a gold mine.
Someone gets the idea I can't make it on my own. They'll lock me up at the refuge for good. Be a pal, Jack. Help me down. Whoa!
You won't. You want to bust your other leg too?
No, I want to go down.
You'll be down there soon enough. Take a moment. Treat in my penthouse. High above the stinkest streets in New York.
You're crazy.
Why? Because I like seeing the sky and the stars?
You're seeing stars, all right.
Those streets down there suck the life right out of my old man. Years of rotten jobs, stomped on by bosses. And when they finally broke them, they kicked them to the curb like yesterday's paper. Well, they ain't doing that to me.
But everyone wants to come here.
New York is fine for those who can afford a big, strong door to lock it out. I'm telling you, Crutchie, it's a whole other way out there. So you keep your small life in a big city. Give me a big life in a small town. They say folks is dying to get here. Me, I'm dying to get away to a little town out west that's spanking new. And well, I ain't never been there. I could see it clear as day. And if you want, I bet you could see it too. Close your eyes, come with me. The risk clean and green and pretty. They might made a city out of clay. Why, the minute that you get there, folks walk right up and say, welcome home, son, welcome home. Santa Fe. Planting crops, splitting rails, swapping tales around the fire. All set for Sunday where you lie around all day. Soon your friends is more like family, and they're just begging you to stay. Ain't that neat? Living sweet in Santa Fe.
You got folks there?
Got no folks now, eh, yo?
I don't need folks. I got friends.
Hey, I said, well, you come with me. Hey, they don't care about no bum leg in Santa Fe, no. You just hop a Palomino, you ride in style.
Oh yeah, feature me riding in style.
I bet a few months of clean air, you could toss that crutch for good. Santa Fe, you can bet. We won't let them bastards beat us. We won't beg no one to treat us fair and square. There's a life that's worth the living, and I'm gonna do my share of the land. Chase the sun, swim over your branches for fun.
Watch me stand, oh, watch me run.
Hey, don't you know? We're the family. Would I let you down? In no way. Just hold on, kid, till that train makes Santa Fe. Time for dreams now, huh? Racer, Henry, Albert, Elmer, get a move on, boys. That bass ain't gonna sell themselves.
Hey, Albert, Elmer, Specs, you heard Jack? Get a move on.
I was having the most beautiful dream. My lips are stilting.
Ooh, a pretty girl.
A leg blank.
Hey, that's my cigar.
Still another.
Hey, look, it's bath time at the store.
I thought that I'd surprise my mother.
If you can find her.
Who asked you?
Yeah, they seem like they used to. Anything you tell us about? You got any ideas?
From Model Alley to the harbor, there's easy pickings guaranteed.
Trying to make a baba, they almost how to read.
It's a crooked game we're playing, but we'll never lose. Now you suckers don't mind paying just to get the news.
Ain't it a fine life to carry the venom through it all? A mighty fine life, carrying the venom to its all. When a bell rings, we know every wishes means as dreams fishes. Sure means watching fishes, but a fine life, carrying the venom through it all.
Hello, beautiful. Okay, step back, Romeo. Nothing what concerns you here. Hello, miss. Might I interest you in the Daily News?
The paper isn't out yet.
Well, I'd be delighted to deliver to you personally.
I've got a headline for you. Cheeky boy gets nothing for his troubles.
Oh, back to the bench, slugger. You struck out.
I'm crushed.
Hey, Crutchie, what's your leg say? Did it rain?
No rain. Probably cloudy good by
Hey,
evening.
how the bottle is got?
And the lint sells 50 papes a week all by itself.
I don't need the limp to sell papes. I got personality. It takes a smile that spreads like butter, the kind that turns the lady's head.
It takes an orphan with a stutter.
Who's also blind and new?
Summer stinks and winter's freezing when you work's outdoors. Start up sweating, end up sneezing in between it pours.
Said it's a fine life, carrying the venom. A little fine life, carrying the venom. A bunch of big shots, tossing out a freebie. living gently. Onward to the Lancey, what a fine life. Carrying the banner to the
You miss me?
The name's Wiesel.
Ain't that what I said? I'll take the usual.
100 pigs for the wise guy. Next!
How's it going, Weasel?
At least call me mister.
Well, I'll call you sweetheart if you'd spot me 50 pigs, huh?
Drop the cash, move along.
Ooh, well, whatever happened to romance?
50 for the race. Next! Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Wiesel.
Crutchie, 50 pigs for Crutchie. Oh, look at this, a new kid.
I'm new too.
Hey, don't worry, kid. It rubs right off.
Yeah.
I'll take 20 newspapers, please.
20 pigs for the new kid. Let's see the dime.
I'll pay you when I sell them.
Funny kid. Come on, cash up front.
But whatever I don't sell, you buy back, right?
Certainly. And when you lose a tooth, I place a little penny under your pillow. Now cough up the cash or blow. Albert, let me see your money. Thank you.
You know, you have a very interesting face. Ever think about getting into the moving pictures?
Yeah, you really think I could?
Oh, yeah, sure. I think it. They let anybody Sorry, excuse me. I paid for 20, but you only gave me 19.
Oh! You see how nice I was to this new kid? What do I get for my civility? Ungrounded accusations!
Well, I just want what I paid for.
Hey, he said beat it.
The new kid's right, we saw you only gave him 19, but it's an honest mistake on account that Oscar can't count to 20 with his shoes on.
Here's your pig. Take a hike.
Again, another 50 papes.
Well, I don't want more papes.
What kind of news you don't want more papes?
I'm no charity case. I don't even know you.
His name's Jack.
Yeah, this here is the famous Jack Kelly.
And who are you?
He once escaped jail from the back of Teddy Roosevelt's carriage, made all the pigs. Crutchie, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, how old are you, kid?
I'm 10. Almost.
Shit, well, if anyone asks, you're 7. Younger sells more papes. And if we're gonna be partners...
Who said anything about being partners?
Selling with Jack is the chance of a lifetime. You learn from him, you learn from the best.
Well, if he's the best, then what's he need with me?
Because you got a little brother and I don't. That bus we get an easy sell 1,000 papes a week. It looks second. Oh, look at it, millions!
This is my brother David. I'm Les.
Nice to meet you, Davey. My 2 bits come off the top and we split the rest, say, 70-30?
50-50. We're gonna try to pull a splash one on a little kid.
60-40, and that's my final offer.
Deal.
That's disgusting.
That's just business. Newsies! Hit the streets, the sun is up, the headline stinks, and this kid ain't getting any younger. Baby 4 with 3 heads, get it right here!
Circulation is down for the 3rd quarter in a row.
But Mr. Pulitzer, every paper circulation's down since the war ended.
Whoever said war is hell wasn't trying to sell newspapers.
We could use an exciting headline.
Well, what have we got today?
The trolley strike.
That's not exciting. It's epic.
It's boring. People just want to know, is the trolley coming or ain't it? They don't care why.
And the strike's about to be settled. Governor Roosevelt just put his support behind the workers.
That man is a socialist.
Hey, Roosevelt is no socialist. That man is an American hero.
That man wants to outlaw football for being too violent. Football! Violent? You're right. He's no socialist. He's a commie.
Mr. Pulitzer, please, you must try to sit still.
People, you're making Nuncio nervous. When Nuncio gets nervous, I don't look pretty.
You never liked Roosevelt. You wrote an editorial against him day after day when he ran for governor. And guess what? He won.
Well, how can I influence voters when they're not reading my opinions?
Big photos attract readers.
Do you know what big photos cost?
Well, without flashy photos or headlines, how are we supposed to sell more papers?
People, there's an answer right before your eyes. You're just not thinking this through. Nuncio knows when he's cutting my hair. Trim a bit here and then trim a bit there. Just a modest adjustment can fatten the bottom line.
Mr. Pulitzer, please.
Shaving is tricky, the razor should float. Shave me too close, and you may cut my throat. It's the simple solutions that bolster the bottom line.
But how does that help us sell more papers?
We don't sell papers, silly. Newsies sell papers.
I've got it. Right now, we charge the Newsies 50 cents for 100 papers.
Yes?
But if we raise their price to 60 cents per 100...
Now you're getting somewhere.
Here, 10 to the penny per paper.
Every single newsie would have to sell 10 more papers just to earn the same amount as always.
My thought exactly. It's genius.
It's going to be awfully rough on those children.
Nonsense. I'm giving them a real-life lesson in economics. I couldn't offer them a better education if they were my own. Give me a week and I'll train them to be like an army that's marching to war. Proud of themselves and so grateful to me, they'll be begging to pay even more. When there's dirt on our shoes, boys, come on now, relax. Why throw them out? All we need is some wax. Listen well to these barbershop lessons, for they'll see you through. When you're stuck in the mud, you'll be fine. You'll erase any trace of decline. With a trim. And a snip and a shine. And the power of the press, yes, once again is mine. The price for the Newsies goes up in the morning. Just a few common sense, gents. That's the bottom line.
Evening paper here. You sing him to sleep, why don't you? X-ray! Terrified flight from an inferno. You heard the story right here, folks. Thanks, mister. You see?
You just made that up.
Did not.
Did you?
I said he heard the whole story right here. And he did.
Well, my father taught me not to lie.
And mine taught me not to stop. Well,
kidding me?
Hey, I just saw my last paper.
That's great. Looks like I got one more.
Well, so I'll pay for it.
Give it here.
Okay.
Buy a paper apart orphan book.
Here's a dime.
Boy to the breed.
This is so much better than school.
Don't even think it. When Pop goes back to work, we go back to school, all right?
So, how's about we divvy up the money, grab you guys some chow, and I find you somewhere safe to spend the night?
That sounds great, but we gotta get going. Our folks will be waiting dinner, so...
You got folks, huh?
Doesn't everyone?
Our dad, he got, messed up with a delivery truck on the job and twisted up his leg pretty bad. That's how come we had to find work.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it makes sense. Too bad about your dad.
What? Hey, how about you join us for dinner? Our folks will be happy to have you.
Mom's a great cook.
Thanks for the invite, but I just remembered I had plans with a fella. He's probably waiting on me right now.
Is that the guy you're meeting?
Kelly! Run, officer! Grab him! Jack Kelly! Stop!
Let's go, Slow down, I think we lost him.
Someone want to tell me why I'm running? I don't got no one chasing me. Who was that guy?
So Snyder's Spider, a real sweetie. He owns a jail for underage kids called the Refuge. The more kids he locks up, the more the city pays him. The only problem is all that money goes straight to his own pocket. Now do yourself a favor, stay clear of him and the Refuge.
Will do.
Hey, no, shoo! No kids allowed in the theater!
Not even me, Miss Medda?
Jack, Kelly, man of mystery, come give me a hug. Oh, where have you been keeping yourself?
I'm never far from you, Miss Medda. Hey, boys, I'd like to introduce you to Miss Medda Larkin, greatest star of the Bowery today. She even owns the joint.
The only thing I own is the mortgage. It's a pleasure, Jim.
A pleasure. What are you doing?
I'm glad you got her clothes on.
Well, that is her costume.
But I can see her legs.
Shoo, get out of the way so as he can get a better look. You know, theater is not only entertaining, it's also educational, you see.
Hey, Miss Medda, I ran into some trouble outside. Mind if I hide out here for a while?
There's no better place to escape than the theater. Is Snyder after you again?
Yeah.
Hey Jack, you really escaped jumping in the back of Teddy Roosevelt's carriage?
What would the governor be doing at a juvenile jail?
Well, it just so happens he was running for office and wanted to show he cared about orphans and such. So, well, he got his push in the paper. I got my butt in the back seat, and off we rode together.
You really know the governor?
He don't, but I do. You know, Jack, if you have time, I'd like you to paint another one of these backdrops. Everybody's just going crazy for them.
You really pictured that?
Your friend is quite an artist, and I'm making enough now that I can even pay you.
Yeah, I couldn't take your money, Miss Medda.
Oh,
you're really good at this, Jack.
yeah, he has natural aptitude, huh?
Jeez, I never knew no one with an aptitude.
Is that a...
How am I doing? Boys, lock the doors and stay all night. You're with Miss Medda now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the star of our show, Miss Medda Larkin.
I'm doing all right for myself, folks. I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm wise. My investments and such have all gone up so much. Seems whatever I touch starts to rise. I've got men, I've got money, and yet the thing I want most I can't get. Ooh, I like that. I live in a mansion on Holman and Sound. I've told the whole beat they found oil in the ground, but you tell me you don't want me now. Now, honey, that's rich. Some guys give me ermines and sugar and lace, and some give me diamonds as big as a saint. But you wouldn't give me so much as a wink. Now, baby, that's rich. I get brandy from Andy and candy from Scott. Oh, and Frank and Eduardo chipped in
should lock the door. Twice in one day. You think it's fake?
Go away, I'm working.
A working girl, huh? Like doing what?
Reviewing the show for the New York Sun.
Hey, I work for the world.
Somewhere out there someone cares. Go tell them.
Yeah, view's better here.
Please go. I'm not in the habit of speaking to strangers.
You're gonna make a lousy reporter. Name's Jack Keller.
Is that what it says on your rap sheet?
Oh, smart girl, huh? I admire smart girls. Beautiful, smart, independent.
Do you mind? Hey! You got it for free. At least pay attention.
Smartest man. I got no use for light or sappy poetry. Love at first sight for suckers, and we still used to be. Girls are nice, once or twice, till you find someone new. But I never planned no one
Come and knocking on my door. You wanna come and hear no more. I should have known this
was
time like
happy
yesterday's You are the most impossible boy ever. Ooh, them fire sirens kept me awake all night.
Sirens like lullabies to me. The louder the siren, the better the headline. The better the headline, the better I eat. The better I eat.
The farther away from you I sleep.
Morning, everybody. Sorry we're late. We had to help our mother with something.
Oh, they got a mother. I was gonna get me one.
And what'd you do with one you had?
He traded her for a box of cigars.
Hey,
They was Coronas.
We have a father too?
A mother and a father. Ain't we the hoy po'boy?
So, how's it going today?
Ask me after they put up the headline.
Here it comes now.
New newsy price. 60 cents per 100? What you say?
Is that news?
Yes, me. Hey, they jacked up the price. 10 cents more 100.
I gave 2 days on dime.
I'll be sleeping on the streets.
Already sleep on the streets.
Yeah, in a Weiss neighborhood.
Hey, what's everybody standing around for?
Hey, Jack, get a load of this.
As if Pulitzer don't make enough already.
Yeah.
Hey, for Newsies! Line up, boys!
Relax, fellas. It's gotta be a gag. Good job, Weasel. You really had the fellas going. I'll take my 100 and be on my way.
Well, 100 will cost you 60.
I ain't paying no 60.
Well, then make way for someone who will.
You bet me and the fellas will take a hike over the journal.
Yeah!
I'll save you the walk. They have their prices too.
Then we'll take our business over the sun.
Yeah! It's the same all around town. New day, new price.
And why the checkup?
Oh, for them kind of finances, you gotta sniff a little further up the food chain. Now, are you buying or moving on, huh?
Come here, fellas. Come here.
They can't just do that. Can they?
Why not? It's their paper.
It's their oil.
Ain't we got no rights?
We got no right to starve. Why don't we grab our papes and hit the streets while we still can?
Hold on, and prices?
We got a choice.
Hey, hold on. Nobody's paying no nothing. You got an idea? Would you keep your shirt on? Let me think this through.
What's your angle?
Stop threatening him. Let the man work it out. You jacked yourself thinking?
Sure he is. Can't you smell smoke?
Yeah, all right. Here's the deal. We don't sell papes, and then nobody sells papes. And nobody goes to that window till they put the prices back where they belong.
You mean like a strike?
You heard Davey, we're on strike.
Hold on, I did not say that
we shut down this place, take down this workers, shut down the trolleys.
And the cops will bust their heads.
Yeah.
Half the strikers been laid up with broken bones.
Hey, I know, but no cops gotta care about a bunch of kids. Hey, right, Davey?
Well, would you leave me out of this? I got a family to feed.
And the rest of us is on playtime? Hey, just because we make pennies, don't give them the right to rub our noses in it.
Well, you can't strike. You're not a union.
What if I says we is?
There's a lot of stuff you gotta have in order to be a union, like membership.
What do you call these guys?
And officers.
Yeah. I nominate Jack president.
Oh, gee, I'm touched.
How about a statement of purpose?
I must have left that in my other pants.
What's a statement of purpose?
Well, it's a reason for forming the union.
Well, what reason did the trolley workers have?
I don't know. Wages, work hours, safety on the job.
Well, who don't need that?
Yeah.
Hey, I bet if your father had a union, you wouldn't be out here selling papes right now, yeah?
Yeah.
So, our union is hereby formed to watch each other's backs. Union we stand. Hey, that's not bad. Somebody write that down.
I got a pencil.
Well, you mean I'm the Secretary of State. No.
Well, if you want to strike, then the membership has got to vote.
So let's vote. The choice is yours, fellas. Do we roll over on that Pulitzer pick our pockets, or do we strike?
Strike!
You heard the voice of membership. The News of Lower Manhattan are now officially on strike. What's next?
Wouldn't a strike be more effective if someone in charge knew about it?
Oh, well, it would be a pleasure to tell Riesel myself.
Yeah, who tells Pulitzer? Davey?
Well, I don't know. I guess you do, Mr. President.
That's right. We do.
So what do we tell them? The newspaper owners need to respect your rights as employees.
Pulitzer and Hearst could respect the rights of the working kids of this city.
Yeah. Well, they can't just change the rules when they feel like it.
That's right. We do the work, so we get a say.
Yeah. We got a union.
Yeah. Pulitzer and Hearst, they think we're nothing. Are we nothing?
No. They need to realize we are not enslaved to them. We are free agents.
Pulitzer and Hearst, they think they got us. Do they got us?
No. We're a union now. The Newsboys Union. And we need business.
Yeah, even though we ain't got hats or badges, we're a union just by saying so. The world will know.
It was to stop some other kids come along and selling our things.
Yeah, just let them drive.
No. We can't beat up on other kids. We're all in this together.
What's it gonna take to stop the wagons? Are we ready?
Yeah!
What's it gonna take to stop the scabbers? Can we do it?
Yeah!
Look what we gotta do until we break the will of mighty Bill and Joe.
And the world will know, and the journal too.
Mr. Hartson told us, sir, and we got news for you.
See, the world don't know what they're gonna pay.
Instead of hawking headlines, we'll be making on today. And our race will grow,
And we'll keep their breed.
yeah. And the world will know that we've been here. but to see it through. And the world will. Yeah!
Pulitzer may own the world, but he don't own us.
Pulitzer may own the world, but he don't own us.
Pulitzer may crack the whip, but he won't whip us.
Pulitzer may crack the whip, but he won't whip us. And the world will go. We can keep it score. Even they gives us our rights, so we gives them a war. We've been down too long, and we paid our dues.
And the things we do today will be tomorrow's news.
And the tide is past, and the torch is back, and the war will rise from the streets below, and grow, and so the world will feel the fire and
Stay out!
You can call me for 2 days into the strike. He's gonna be begging for an appointment to see me. You got that? You got it.
Pulitzer may own the world, but he don't own us. Pulitzer may crack the whip, but he won't whip us.
But he won't whip us!
So the world says no. What a kids do too. Try to walk all over us, we'll stomp all over you.
Until they take us down. They take a load off of down shit.
Will we let them stuff this rotten garbage down our throat? No! Every day we win is a day we lose. And it ain't for show. To toe and show the world will feel the fire and finally
Glass of water for you. Glass of water for you. Glass of water for you. Oh! Who ordered the seltzer?
Over here.
That'll be 2 cents.
2 cents for a seltzer? Oh, just give me water.
How did I ever see that coming?
Oh, well, I'd say we started that strike in the most auspicious manner.
Well, I don't know about that, but hey, we shall get the tables out of the way.
You see the Lancey's? They didn't know which way was up.
So, what's next?
Well, now that we've begun the strike, we gotta let every working newsie in New York know about it.
Now, you're the man that split up and spread the word.
That's a column. I got Midtown. I got the Bronx. And I got the Bowery.
All right, so Specs, you take Queens, and Tommy Boy, you take East Side, and who wants Brooklyn? Come on, Brooklyn! Is Spot Collins choice? Hey, Finch, you telling me you're afraid of Brooklyn?
Hey, I ain't afraid of no turf. That spot calling gets me a little jittery.
I mean, they don't take Brooklyn.
Oh, me, I have
Why
to...
is everybody so scared of Brooklyn?
Oh, what are you doing here?
Ma'am?
Asking a question. Have you got an answer?
Brooklyn is the 6th largest city in the world. You got Brooklyn here at the motherlode. For someone who works for the New York Sun, you spend a lot of time hanging around the world. What's that about? You following me?
The only thing I'm following is a story. A ragtag gang of ragamuffins wants to take on the kingmakers of New York. Think you stand a chance?
Shouldn't you be at the ballet?
Question too difficult? I'll rephrase. Will the richest and most powerful men in all of New York give the time of day to a gang of kids who haven't got a nickel to their name?
Hey, you don't gotta be insulting. I got a nickel.
So I guess you say you're a couple of Davids looking to take on Goliath.
Nobody said that.
You didn't have to. I did.
Well, I've seen a lot of papers in my time, and I ain't never noticed no gore reporters working odd news.
Wake up to the new century. The game's changing. How about an exclusive interview?
Ain't you being entertaining?
This is entertaining. So far.
What's the last news story you wrote?
What's the last strike you organized?
Well, you're out of your league here, Kelly. Methinks the lady needs to be handled by a real man.
You think's wrong, Romeo.
Oh, wait a minute. She knows my name.
Well, Jack, I see we saved any exclusive for a real reporter.
You see anybody else here giving you the time of day?
No.
Okay, so I'm just busting onto the social pages, but you give me the exclusive, let me run with the story, and I promise I'll get you the space.
You really think we could be in the pace?
Shut down a paper like The World, go make front page.
You want a story? Be in front of the circulation gates tomorrow morning, and we'll get you one. Oh, bring a camera. You want a picture of this?
All right, boys, time to go play outside. I gotta get these tables ready for dinner. I got paying customers.
We got Newsies to visit.
Yeah, you won't be shooing us off when we get our mugs in the tape.
And the world will know we can keep in score. It gives us our right so we get their reward. We've been down too long, and we paid our dues. And the things we do today will be tomorrow's news. And the die is past, and the torch is past. In the streets below, and so the world will feel the fire and fly we know.
Come on, the folks will be waiting. Get out of here.
So tell me, what's your story? Are you selling papers to work your way through art school?
That's cool. You kidding me?
But you're an artist. You've got real talent. You should be inside the paper illustrating, not outside hawking it.
Yeah, well, maybe that ain't what I want.
Well, tell me what you want.
Can't you see it? In my eyes?
Have you always been their leader?
I'm a blow-eyed. Davey's the brains.
Modesty is not a quality I'd pin you for.
So you got a name?
Katherine. Plumber.
What's the matter? You ain't sure?
It's my byline. It's the name I publish under. So tell me about tomorrow. What are you hoping for?
I'd rather tell you what I'm hoping for tonight.
Mr. Kelly.
Today we stopped the Newsies from selling papes, but the wagons still deliver to the rest of the city. Tomorrow we'll stop the wagons.
Are you scared?
If I look scared, but ask me in the morning.
Good answer. Good night, Mr. Kelly.
Where are you going? It ain't even supper time.
I'll see you in the morning. But off the record, good luck.
Hey, Plumber. Very good. We both got a lot right on you.
You heard the man. Write it good. Write it good or it's back to wheezing your way through the flower show. No pressure. Let's go. Newsies stop the world. Huh. A little hyperbole never hurt anyone. With all eyes fixed on the trolley strike, there's another battle brewing in the city. Hey, if I could just write about it. Come on, Katherine, those boys are counting on you. Oh, you poor boys. Write what you know, so they say. All I know is I don't know what to write or the right way to write it. This is big, lady. Don't screw it up. This is not some little vaudeville I'm reviewing. Poor little kids versus rich, greedy sourpusses. It's a cinch. It could practically write itself. And that's where it does. Because I think I mentioned I have no clue what I'm doing. Am I saying this is what I've been waiting for? Will that plus a scream make up 10 angry errors? a girl? How the hell is that even legal? Look, just go and get her. Not only that, there's a story behind the story. Thousands of children exploited, invisible. Speak up, take a stand, and there's someone to write about it. That's how things get better. Give life's little guy something, and when it cries, just watch what happens. It's David and Goliath, do or die. The fight is on, and I can't watch what happens. All I know, the camera and turban as boys turn into men. They'll storm the gates and then just watch what happens when they do. A modern day David is poised to take on the rich and powerful Goliath. With the swagger of one twice his age, armed with nothing more than a few nuggets of truth, Jack Kelly stands ready to face the behemoth Pulitzer. Now that's how you turn a boy into a legend. Picture a handsome, heroically charismatic, plain-spoken, no nothing's hurt, chasing cocky little son of a lie down with dogs, and you wake up with a raise and a promotion. So he's a flirt, a complete egomaniac. The fact is he's also the face of the strike. But face the facts, that's a face that can save us all from sinking in the ocean. When someone said power tends to corrupt an absolute power rate, it corrupts absolutely, that is genius. Give me some time, we're twice as good as that. 6 months from never. Just look around at the world where inheriting and think of the one we'll create. Their mistake is they got all, that is not a mistake. We'll be making us or we'll stay young forever. Give those kids and me a brand new century and watch what happens. David and Goliath, do or die, the fight is on, and I can't watch what happens. All I know is nothing happens if you just give in. It can't be any worse than how it's been, and it just so happens that we just might win. So whatever happens, let's begin.
Well, is anyone else coming?
Don't got a clue.
Well, you've seen Spot Conlon, right?
Sure, we seen him.
Him and about 20 of his gang.
The Brooklyn boys is big.
And I gotta say, Spot was very impressed, yeah, wasn't he?
All right, so they're with us?
Oh, well, that all depends on how you look at it. If you look and see Brooklyn, then they're with us.
I wanted proof we weren't gonna scram at the first sign of trouble.
Are we?
And we are not.
Not so fast, boss. Almost no.
What about Queens?
Queens will be right here back in the south.
You see?
As soon as they get the nod from Brooklyn.
I got the same fisheye in Midtown.
Say, Oscar, looks like we got bum information about a strike happening here today. Not that I'm complaining. My skull-busting arm could use a day of rest.
Of course we are.
Look, maybe we put this off a few days.
No, we can't. Can you say something? Well, tell them if we back down now, they may never listen to us again.
Well, we can't back down now. No matter who does or doesn't show, like it or not, now is when we take a stand.
How about we just don't show up for work?
They'll just replace us. They need to see us stand our ground. Davey, tell them.
Seize the day, stare down the
Jack, look what I can do. Check this out. Strike!
Oh, that's great! That's pitiful.
Hey, don't be so quick to judge. Maybe Pulitzer will see out his window and feel sorry for us.
I expect any sign of reinforcements. Davey?
Courage cannot erase our fear. Courage is when we face our fear. Tell those with power, safe in their tower, we will not obey. Behold the brave battalion that stands side by side, too few in number and too proud to hide. Then say to the others who did not follow through, we're still our brothers and we will fight for you. Now is the time to seize the day, stare down the odds and seize the day. Once we begun, if we stand as one, someday becomes somehow, and the prayer becomes a vow, and the strike starts right there now.
The sun is shining, the breeze is tweeting. It'd be a beautiful day to crack some heads! Now step up, boys, get your pay.
You working or you trespassing? What's your pleasure?
Who are they? You scabs, who you think?
Just walk in here and steal our job.
We can handle them.
Hey, let's soak 'em, boys!
Yeah! No, we can't. We're all in this together. Jack, can you say something?
Right, I hear ya. Listen, fellas. I know somebody put you up to this. Probably paid you a little extra money, too, yeah? Well, it ain't right. Pulitzer thinks we're gutter rats with no respect for nothing, including each other. Is that who we are? Well, we stab each other in the back, and yeah, that's who we are. If we stand together, we change the whole game. And it ain't just about us. All across this city, there are boys and girls who want to be out playing or going to school. Instead, they're slaving to support themselves and their folks. There ain't no crime to being poor. Not one of us complains when the work we do is hard. All we ask is for a square deal. Fellas, for the sake of all the kids in every sweatshop, factory, and slaughterhouse in this town, I beg you, fall on your papes and join the strike.
These kids learned a lesson!
Newsies! Get up!
Showed up. They're slaughtering us out here.
Jesus, the hole! You can't run forever, Jack Kelly! Get down here.
Jack, wait for me!
Where you think you're going, huh?
Jack! Big screw you! Help! Try to grip! Please! Get you in!
Off to the refuge with you, little man.
No.
Take him away.
No. Crutchie! Oh, Jack! Jack!
Folks, we finally got a headline. These questions pulled attack. She's calling me dumb because just too damn slow. Guys fighting, bleeding, falling. It's a good old Cat and Jack. Cat and Jack just wants to close his eyes and go. Let me go far away. Somewhere it came home, never find me. Tomorrow don't remind me of today. When the city's finally sleeping and the moon looks all and gray, I get on a train that's bound for Santa Fe. And I'm gone. No more running, no more lying, no more fat old men to die and leave my day. The moon so and yellow, turns the night right into day. Dreams come true, yeah they do. In Santa Fe, where's it say you gotta live and die here? Say I can't catch a break. Why should you only take what you give? Why should you spend your whole life living in crap when there ain't no future? Even at 17, breaking your rank for someone else's sake. This life don't see the suture, having a change of scene, far from the lousy headlines and the deadlines in between. Spend my whole life dream. Well, that's all I ever seem inclined to do. I ain't getting any younger, and I wanna start brand new. I need space for share. Let them laugh in my face. I don't care. Save my place. I'll be there. So much on some pain in my head, 'cause I'm dead if I can't count on you today. I got nothing if I ain't got Santa Fe.
say I don't never give you nothing. And before you say water is nothing, just remember to ask the fish in the desert.
Why do old people talk?
To prove they still alive.
Good morning, gentlemen. Wow, would you get a load of these glum mugs? Can these really be the same boys who made front page of the New York Sun?
The front page of what?
Look, would you look at that's me?
Front page ain't even dead.
Hey, where's me? Oh, is that me? I can't be me.
Wait till my old man gets a load of this. I won't be lasting long for the tub tonight.
You got us in the page?
You got yourselves in the page.
She stuffed the well-named Elmer Tzudiker.
What else you got? Mine's the only story that ran. Pulitzer had me blacklisted from every news desk in town, so even I'm shut down now. I heard they got Crutchie. Did they get Jack too?
The Lanceys are spreading the word that Jack took it on the land, first sight of the caps.
Jack don't run from no fights.
Whoa, hold it down, short, stop. I'm just reporting the news.
For jumping Jack's sake, would you stow the curiosity long enough to just drink in the moment? I'm famous!
And what of it?
Yeah.
Well, are you stupid or what? When you're famous, the world is your stuff.
You what?
Your stuff. Your stuff. Hey, you know, your fancy clown with the boil inside. That's what I said.
All right, and how much is being famous pay?
You don't need money when you're famous. They give you whatever you want. Gratis.
Such as?
Shoes and matching laces.
The permanent box at Sheepshead Prices.
Look at me. I'm the king of New York. Suddenly, I'm respected. Staring right at your lounge with Hey, not pretty, it's my city. I'm the king of New York.
And then you're Bennett, you're Troob.
Short hair, cut the cost of quarter.
A regular beat for the Star Reporter.
And Franklin, she's the king of New York. I'm the king of New York.
We were sunk, pale and pitiful.
What do I do to
Pulitzer's poodles.
Till she pissed herself and drowned us in ink. So let's get drunk! Quicker when you're king of New York.
I'd be either dead or true. Look at that cake with my face beating. Tomorrow they may wrap fishes in it. But I was just off for one whole minute.
Greetings from the refuge. How are you? I'm okay. Guess I wasn't much help yesterday. Snyder soaked me real good with my crutch. Oh yeah, Jack, this is Crutchie, by the way. These here guards, they is rude. They say jump, boy, you jump and you're screwed. But the food ain't so badly so far, 'cause so far they ain't brung us no food. Ha ha. I miss the rooftop. Sleeping right out in the open in your penthouse in the sky. There's a cool breeze blowing even in July. Anyway, so guess what? There's this secret escape plan I got. Tie a sheet to the bed and toss the end out the window. Climb down, then take off like a shot. Maybe though, not tonight. I ain't slept and my legs still ain't right. Hey, but Pulitzer, he's going down. And then check, I was thinking we might just go, like you were saying, where it's clean and green and pretty with no buildings in your way, and you're riding palominos every day. Once that terrain makes damn this place. I'll be fine, good as new. But there's one thing I need you to do. On the rooftop you said that a family was out for each other. So you tell all the fellas for me to protect one another. The end. Your friend. Your best friend. Your brother, Crutchie.
You in there! Pipe down!
Here you are. For the first one, for this one, and a little extra to count on. I'm gonna miss you so much.
Miss Medda,
Jack.
you're a gem.
Just tell me me that you're going somewhere and not running.
Does it matter?
Yeah. If you're going somewhere and when you get there it's the wrong place, you can go somewhere else. But if you're running, nowhere is the right place.
How about letting a pal know you're still alive?
I'll leave you with your friend.
Where'd you go? We couldn't find you anywhere.
You ever think I didn't want to be found?
Is that a real place? That Santa Fe? Oh, hey, kids, have you seen the news? We're front page story above the fold. Oh, yes, above the fold.
Good for you.
Well, everyone wants to meet the famous Jack Kelly. Even Spot Conlon, he sent a kid by just to let us know. Next event, we can count on Brooklyn. How about that?
We got stomped to the ground.
Well, they got us this time, I'll give you that. But hey, we took round one, and with press like this fight is far from over, Jack.
Every newsie who could walk showed up to work this morning like this strike never happened.
And I was there with them. If I don't sell pips, my family doesn't eat.
They say your breath, I get it, is hopeless.
But then I saw the look on Weasel's face, and he was actually nervous. And I realized this isn't over. We've got them worried, like really worried. And I walked away. Lots of other kids did too, and Jack, that's what you call a beginning.
There he is, just like I told you.
And for crying out loud, where's the guy gotta go to get away from you people?
There's no escaping us, pal. We're inevitable.
So what's the story? Can you have the theater?
What would you pipe down? I haven't asked yet.
What's the holdup? I gotta let my girl know we've got a date.
Your girl? What?
You heard me. I've been trying to skirt way on one. I'm saying between a intoxicating potion.
Oh, is it now?
And this here girl, Sally, she's a plum.
Sounds like it.
What is, you wrote a good story.
You look like hell.
Hey, Jack, where's that supposed to be?
Oh, it's Santa Fe.
I gotta tell you, Jack, this whole go west young man routine's getting boring. Even Horace Greeley moved back to New York.
Yes, he did. And then he died.
Are you reporters supposed to be nonpartisan?
Ask a reporter. Pulitzer had me blacklisted from every news desk in town, so even I'm shut down now.
Can we table the palaver and get back to business? Well, might as well have the theater.
It's what I came to tell you, Jack. We want to hold a rally, a citywide meeting where every newsie gets a say and a vote. And hey, we'll hold it after working hours, so no one loses a day's pay. That's smart.
Yes, smart enough to get you committed to a padded room. What?
Really? The guy who paints places he's never even seen is calling us crazy.
You want to see a place I've seen? Newsies Square, thanks to my big mouth. Filled to overflowing with failure. Kids hurt, others arrested.
Lighten up. No one died.
Oh, is that what you're going for?
Well,
yeah, go ahead. Call me a quitter. Call me a coward. Ain't no way I'm putting them kids back in danger.
We're doing something that's never been done before, Jack. How could that not be dangerous?
Especially from me, from Crutchie at the refuge. I tried to go see him, climbed the fire escape. We busted up so bad he couldn't even come to the window. You almost... What if you don't make it? You almost sold that for a tenth of a penny a cake?
It's not about pennies, Jack. You said it yourself. My family would not be in the situation we're in if my father hadn't joined you. This is a fight we have to win, Jack.
If I wanted to sell my soul for church.
Well, tell me how quitting does Crutchie any good. Exactly. So, here's how it goes. Once you win, and you will be winning, wait, no mistake.
We what?
We're already winning, right? And we'll tell them straight out, they let Crutchie go or they keep getting pounded.
Dave, what the hell did they bust up your brains or something? As I recall, Dave, we all got our asses kicked. They won!
Won the battle!
Come on,
Jackie, think about it. We've got them surrounded.
Here's what I think. Joseph Jordan, he's a rattlesnake.
So wait, you know why the snake starts to rattle?
No, why?
Cause he's scared.
Come on.
Go and look it up. The poor guy's head is spinning. Why would he send for the goons? An entire army, dozens of goons, plus the cops, and
you know you may be right.
If you got
the phrase
exactly.
He knows we're winning.
Kids to see we're circling victory and watch what happens. We're doing
read your editorials, Mr. Pulitzer. How can you display so much sympathy for the trolley strikers and yet have none for the Newsies?
The trolley workers are striking for a fair contract. The Newsies are striking against me!
Well, I'd help you if I could, but you know the burlesque house is private property.
He can't order a raid without legal cause.
Mr. Mayor, would the fact that this rally is organized by an escaped convict be enough to shut it down?
An escaped convict?
A fugitive from one of your own institutions. A convicted thief at large wreaking mischief on our law-abiding community. Which one is he, Mr. Snyder?
That one. There. Jack Kelly.
And how do you know this boy?
It is not a pleasant story. He was first brought to my refuge for loitering and vagrancy, but his total disregard for authority has made him a frequent visitor.
You called him an escaped convict?
After his release, I caught him myself, red-handed, trafficking stolen food and clothing. He was last sentenced to 6 months, but the willful ruffian escaped.
So you see, you'd be doing the city a service removing this criminal from our streets.
Well, if that's the case, then we can take him in quietly.
What good will quiet do me? I want a public example made of it.
Fine.
Mr. Pulitzer, the boy Jack Kelly's here.
Here?
Yes, he would like to speak with you.
Ask and ye shall be received. Mr. Snyder, if you will. Miss Plumber, is it now? Sit.
Mr. Jack Kelly.
Morning, fellas.
And which Jack Kelly is this? The charismatic union organizer or the petty thief and escaped convict?
Which one gets us more in common?
Impudence is in bad taste when crawling for mercy, boy.
Crawling? That's a laugh. Now I just stopped by with an invite. Seems a few hundred of your employees are rallying to discuss some recent disagreements. I thought it only fair to invite you to state your case straight to the fellas. So what do you say, Joe? Want I should put your name on the bill?
You are as shameless and disrespectful a creature as I was told. Do you know what I was doing when I was your age, boy? I was fighting in a war!
Yeah, now that turned up for you.
Taught me a lesson that shaped my life. You don't win a war on the battlefield. It's the headline that crowns the victor.
Well, keep that in mind when New York wakes up to the front page photos of our rally.
Rally till the cows come home. Not a paper in town will publish a word. And if it's not in the papers, it never happens.
Yeah, you may own this town, but there are some of us who can't be bullied. Even some reporters.
Such as that young woman that made you yesterday's news? Talented girl. Beautiful as well, don't you think?
I'll tell you said so.
Noni. She can hear for herself. Can't you, darling? I trust you know my daughter, Katherine? Yes, my daughter. You are probably asking, why the nom de plume, and why doesn't my daughter work for me? Good questions. I offered Katherine a life of wealth and leisure. Instead, she chose to pursue a career, and she was showing real promise until this recent lapse. But you're all done with that now, aren't you, sweetheart?
Jack,
Don't trouble the boy with your problems, dearest. Mr. Kelly has a plate full of his own. Wouldn't you say so, Mr. Snyder?
Hello, Jack.
Ow. Anyone else feel a noose tightening? Allow me to offer you an alternate scenario. You attend the rally and speak against this hopeless strike. I'll see your criminal record expunged and your pockets filled with enough cash to carry you in a first-class train compartment from New York to New Mexico and beyond. You did say you wanted to travel west, didn't you?
There ain't a person in this room who don't understand.
And if they know me, they know I don't care. Mark my words, boy. Defy me, and I'll see you and every one of your friends locked up in the refuge. I know you're Mr. Tough Guy, but it's not right to condemn that poor little crippled boy to conditions like that. What about your pal, Davey, and his baby brother, ripped from their loving families and tossed to the rats? Will they ever be able to thank you enough? Time's running out, kid, so what do you say? Cowboy or convict? I win either way. Your abject surrender was always the bottom line. Gentlemen, escort our guest to the cellar so he might reflect in solitude. Too bad you've no job, Jack, but you did resign. Too bad you've no family, but you can't have mine. Be glad you're alive, boy. I'd say that's the bottom line. Like the Pied Piper, you knew what to play. Till those kids all believed you were right. They may not be so lucky tonight.
We've been given discretion to handle you as we see fit, so behave.
But just in case, I've been polishing my favorite brass knuckles.
Let's sleep right here on this old printing press.
Now that there's firm.
Newsies need our help today. Newsies need our help today. Tell them Brooklyn's on the way. Tell them Brooklyn's on the way. We're from Brooklyn. We are Newsies. We are Brooklyn. Just got word that our bodies is hurting, facing total disaster for certain. That's our cue, boys, it's time to go slumming. Hey Manhattan, the cavalry's coming. Have no fear, we got the back, we're way back. Brooklyn's here, we got the way back. Hey back, we're the boys from the beaches of Brighton. Prospect Park and the Navy got here. Strikes ain't fun, but they sure is exciting. Loud and clear, Brooklyn's here.
Borrow what gave me boy, friendliest place on earth. Pay us a visit and see what we means. And when you do, we'll take you halfway to Queens.
Now that Soapers is in for a soaking. What a sad way to end a career. It's a joke, but if they thinks we're joking, loud and clear. Brooklyn's here. We is here.
Newsies of New York City! Welcome to my theater and to your revolution!
Let's hear it for Spot, Conlon, and Broadway!
Newsies, we're united. Let's see what Pulitzer has to say to us now.
Hey, Davey!
Where's Jack?
Where's Jack? Come on.
New York. Look at what we've done. We've got newsies from every borough and every newspaper here tonight. Tonight, we're making history. Tonight, we declare we're just as much a part of any newspaper as any editor or reporter. Hey, we're done being treated like kids. From now on, we will be treated as equals.
Treat like an adult. Start acting like one. Don't just run your mouth. Say make some sense.
And here's Jack.
All right. Pulitzer raised the price of pastries without so much as a word to us. That was the lousy thing to do. That's right. So we get mad. Let them know we ain't gonna be shopping around. Yeah. So we go on strike. And then what happens? Pulitzer lowers the price of page, so we go back to work. Yeah!
Tell Jack.
Oh, what then? A few weeks later, he hikes the price back up again, and don't think he won't. What do we do then? What do we do after that? What if he raises the price again?
What you getting at?
Fellas, we gotta be realistic. If we don't work, we don't make money. How many days can you go without making any money, huh? Hey, believe me, however long, Pulitzer can go longer.
Hey, what are you getting at?
Well, I've spoken with Mr. Pulitzer. He has given me his word that if we disband the union, he will increase price again for 2 years. Yeah, I say we take the deal. Go back to work knowing our price is secure. I know we have to lose no more in this fight. Vote no!
That was some speech you made.
How'd you get here?
Spec showed me.
You say you go through my stuff?
I saw them rolled up sticking out of there. I didn't know what they were. These drawings. These are of the refuge, aren't they? Is this really what it's like? 3 boys to a bed, rats everywhere, and vermin?
A little different from how you grew up?
Snyder told my father you were caught stealing food and clothing. This is why, isn't it? You stole to feed those boys. I don't understand. If you were willing to go to jail for them, how could you turn your back on them now?
Yeah, I don't think you're one to talk about turning one's back on folks.
I never turned on you or anyone else.
No, you just betrayed us to your father. Your father?
My father has eyes on every corner of this city. He doesn't need me to spy for him. Besides, I never lied. I didn't tell you everything.
Yeah, if you weren't a girl, you'd be talking with a fist in your mouth.
I said I worked for the Sun, and I did. I told you my professional name is Plumber, and it is. You never asked for my real one.
Well, I wouldn't think I had to unless I knew I was dealing with a backstabber.
And if I were a boy, you'd be looking at me through one swollen eye.
Yeah, don't let that stop you. Give me your best shot.
I need to know you didn't cave for the money.
Hey, I spoke the truth. You want to fight when you got the other fella down eating pavement. When you and your father, no matter how many days we strike, he ain't giving up. I don't know what else we can do.
But I do.
Come on. Everything...
Really, Jack? Really? Only you can have a good idea? Or is it because I'm a girl?
Hey, I didn't say nothing.
Now would be a good time to shut up. Being boss doesn't mean you have all the answers, just the brains to recognize the right one when you hear it.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Good for you. The strike was your idea, the rally was Davey's. Now mine will get us to the finish line. Deal with it.
The Children's Crusade?
For the sake of all the kids in every sweatshop, factory, and slaughterhouse, I beg you, join us. With those words, the strike stopped being just about the Newsies. You challenged our whole generation to stand up and demand a seat at the table.
The Children's Crusade?
Think, Jack, if we published this, my words, with one of your tribes, and if every worker under 21 stayed home, or better yet, met at Newsies Square, a general citywide strike, that's something even my father couldn't ignore.
Yeah, one small problem. We don't have a way to print it.
There's gotta be one printing press my father doesn't control.
Oh no.
What?
I know a printing press your father wouldn't even think we use.
Well, what are we doing just standing here? Come on!
And wait, stop! Well, what's this about for you? I'm talking about the Children's Crusade. What's this about? Am I kidding myself? Or is there something...
Of course there is.
Well, don't say it like it happens every day.
Jack,
I'm not an idiot. I know a girl like you don't end up with a guy like me. I don't want you promising nothing. You gotta take back later. But standing here tonight, looking at you, scared tomorrow's gonna come and take everything. If there was something I could reach out and grab a hold of, just to make time stop. Just so I could keep looking at you.
You snuck up on me, Jack Kelly. I never even saw you coming.
Sure?
Sure. Till the moment I found you, I thought I knew what love was. Now I'm learning what is true, that love will do what it does. The world finds ways to sting you, and then one day decides to bring you something to believe in for even the night. One night, maybe forever, but that's alright. That's alright. And if you're gone tomorrow, what was I still will be. I have something to believe in now that I know you believed in me.
It's never meant to meet, and then we meet. Who knows why? One more stranger on the street, just someone sweet passing by. An angel come to save me, who didn't even know she gave me something to believe in, for even a day. One day, maybe forever. But that's okay. That's okay. And if I'm gone tomorrow, we start to breathe. There's something to believe in. Now that I know you believed in me. When I believe in, look into my eyes and see. Things were different.
What if you weren't going to Santa Fe?
If you weren't an heiress, and your father wasn't after my head.
You're not really scared of my father.
No. But I'm pretty scared of you.
Don't be.
And if I'm gone tomorrow,
What was I still be? I have something to believe in now that I know you believed in me. I have something to believe in now that I know you believe.
Now it's time to seize the day. Stare down the odds and seize the day. Minute by minute, that's how you win it. We will find a way. But let us seize the day.
Go unlock the window. I'll get the lights.
sure. We got enough keys here for the entire building. Somebody been picking Daddy's pockets.
The janitor has been working here since he was 8 and hasn't seen a race since. He's with us 100%. Go.
Come here, fellas. Come on. You bring enough guys to keep us covered?
We get all the hoedown in here, and no one would be the wiser.
Hey, great job.
Hey, it's good to have you back.
Shut up.
Here she is, boys. Just think. While my father snores blissfully in his bed, we'll be using his very own printing press to bring him down.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
It's what they print the papes on.
I can see why they put the so-called down in the cellar. But she'll be able to do the job.
Jack, this is Darcy. He knows just about everything there is to know about printing.
You work for all the papes?
My father owns the trip.
Wow!
And this is Bill. He'll be typesetting the article for us.
Bill, I suppose you're the son of William Randolph Hearst or something.
And proud to be part of your revolution.
Well, ain't there something?
In the words of the little one, can we table the palaver and get back to business?
A little bit of grease, and she will be good as gold.
All right, so here's how it's gonna work. As we print the papes, Race, you let the fellas in. After that, they'll spread the newspapers to every working kid in New York. And after that,
it's up to them.
This change comes once and for all. It makes the front page, and then you is major news. Tomorrow we'll see what we are, and sure as the star, we ain't come this far.
Here they come.
This is the story we need to write, but it's kept out of sight for no more. In a few hours, by dawn's early light, we'll be ready to fight us some more. This time we're in it to stay. Talk about seizing the day.
Writing in ink or in blood is the same either way. They're gonna damn well pay.
Stop counting sheep. We're gonna sing you to sleep. And boys news will be lighting a fuse with a promise he's taking a key.
Well, they know my name and as well bleed on.
Bleed on.
Rent the Ferrari, we don't care.
call back.
I'm sorry, but he's gonna have to call you back.
No, I'm sorry, Mr. Pulitzer is not available. You'll have to call back.
I'm really sorry, but I'm sorry.
Oh my, no, Mr. Pulitzer is not available. You'll have to call you back.
Silence those phones.
The entire city is shut down. No one is working anywhere, and they are all blaming you.
Everyone is calling. The mayor, the publisher, the manufacturers, and such language.
You can't just barge in.
Good morning, gents.
You're behind this. We had a deal.
And it came with a money-back guarantee. Oh, and thanks for your lesson on the power of the press.
Did you read this, boss? These kids put out a pretty good paper. Very convincing.
Oh,
No doubt written by my daughter.
Yeah, I'd sign it before someone else snatches her up.
I demand to know who defined my ban on strike material.
Oh, we are your loyal employees. We would never think about taking our business elsewhere.
The old printing press in the cellar.
I made you the offer of a lifetime. Anyone who does not act in their own self-interest is a fool.
Well, what does that make you then? This all began because you wanted to sell more newspapers. Now your circulation is down 70%. I don't get it. Why didn't you just talk to us?
Hey, guys like Joe don't talk to nothings like us. But a very wise reporter once told me that a boss don't need all the answers. Just the smarts to snatch one up when he hears it.
Time to seize the day, tear down the odds and seize the day. Minute by minute, that's how you win it. We will find a way, but let us seize the day.
See that, Mr. Pulitzer? In case we ain't noticed yet, we've got you surrounded.
New York is paralyzed, closed for business. You can't get a paper or a shoe shine. You can't send a message, ride an elevator, or cross the Brooklyn Bridge. You can't even leave your own building. What's your next move?
Mr. Pulitzer, the mayor is here, along with your daughter. You're not going to believe who else.
Good morning, Mr. Pulitzer. I believe you know the governor.
Governor Roosevelt.
Joseph. What have you done now?
I'm certain when you hear my explanation.
Thanks to Miss Medda, Larkin, and you're bringing your daughter to my office, I already have a thorough grasp of the situation, graphic illustrations included. Bully is the term I usually use to express approval, but in your case I simply mean bully. Is this young man with whom we spoke? How do you do, son? I understand that one shared a carriage ride.
Pleasure's mine, Mr. Governor.
Well, Joe, don't just stand there letting those children sing endlessly. Give them the good news.
What good news?
That you've come to your senses and you've rolled back prices. Unless, of course, you'd like to invite a full state Senate investigation of your employment practices.
You wouldn't dare.
After the power you wielded to keep me from office, I do it with a smile. Come along, Joseph. The only thing worse than a hard heart is a soft head. And think of the happiness you'll bring those children. He doesn't do happiness.
Mr. Kelly, if I can speak with you alone.
Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the floor. You've got this.
Thanks, Jim.
I cannot put the price back where it was. I'm sorry, I can't. There are other considerations.
Yeah, I get it. You gotta save face in front of these folks. I'm young, I ain't stupid.
Thank you for understanding.
But I got constituents with a legitimate gripe.
What if I roll back the raise by half and get the others to do the same? It's a compromise we can all live with.
But you eat our losses. From now on, any papers the Newsies can't sell, you buy back full price.
That's never been on the table. What's to stop Newsies from taking hundreds of papers they can't sell? My costs will explode.
I know Newsies gonna haul around papers he ain't gonna sell. But if he could take a few more with no risk, he might sell them and your circulation will begin to grow. It's a compromise we can all deal with.
It's not a bad head you have on your shoulders.
Deal?
That's disgusting.
It's just the price of business.
We've been down too long, and we paid our dues. And the things we do today will be tomorrow's news. And the die is cast, and the torch is fast, and the roar will rise. And the rings will grow and grow and grow and grow and grow and grow and
Newsies of New York, we won! Now I'd like to introduce you to my very own personal pal, Governor Theodore Roosevelt himself.
Every generation must, at the height of its power, step aside and invite the young to share the day. You've laid claim to our world, but I believe the future in your hands will be bright and prosperous. And son, your drawings bring another matter to bear. Officers, if you please.
Hey, Dad, look at Crutchie!
Hey, fellas, you miss me. And look what I got you. A gift straight from the refuge. Bring him in, officers.
Oh, it's
Jack, your drawings make an eloquent argument for closing the refuge. Be assured, Mr. Schneider's abuses will be fully investigated. Take him away, officer.
Your Highness, may I do the honors?
God, ain't joking.
Yeah, and you'll be laughing all the way to the pen, little man. So long, sucker!
Jack, if one of your drawings convinced the governor to shut down the refuge, what might a daily political cartoon do to expose the dealings of our own government back rooms? What do you say, Teddy? Care to have this young man's artistry shine a lantern behind your closed doors?
Don't sweat it, Godfrey. The strike said all I had to be on my way.
I don't get it. Don't you ever get tired of singing that same old tune? What's Santa Fe got that New York ain't? Tarantulas?
Better yet, what's New York got that Santa Fe ain't?
New York's got us, and we're family.
Didn't I hear something about a strike being settled?
Hey, for the Newsies? Line up, boys. They don't sell themselves.
Come along, Governor. Let's see that vaccine I've been hearing so much about.
Just standing there. You've got a union crack. Besides, didn't someone offer you a pretty exciting job?
You work for your father?
You already work for my father.
Oh, yeah.
Besides, you've got one more ace up your sleeve.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
Me. Wherever you go, I'll be right there beside you.
For sure?
For sure.
Don't take much to be a dreamer. All you do is close your eyes. But some made-up world is all you ever see. Now my eyes is finally opened. My dreams, they every size. But they don't much matter if you're not here with me.
Wow!